everybody. Welcome to Life with Grandma Bev, and I'm Grandma Bev. Well, today is Mask Monday Ladies Day, or was it Monday Mask Ladies Day? Whatever it is. And I decided to do this under eye thing. I'm going to put these on so I can see. Oh, there you are. I put it on a little early because it's supposed to be on 30 minutes. And I'd gotten these in, what was it? A Paradise Delivered box. It's from South Maine, Mane. There's 3 packs, and they reduce puffiness, reduce dark circles. That's what I mean, and the puffiness. And moisturizes the eye area. And you're supposed to do these 3 days in a row. So I did one late yesterday. And now I'm doing one today. And tomorrow I'll do the other one. So while we're passing time, I do have some have you ever questions. And I got these from Kimmy, from Kimmy's boxes. She did these last week with her mask. And so I decided I'd do these. Now these aren't as, I don't think, at least not for me, not as naughty as last week's are. I hope I didn't offend anybody with last week's. I'm just having fun. So let's get started. First question is, have you ever dined and dashed? No. One thing I should clarify before I get started on these, so you'll maybe understand more of my responses, is I was raised in a very strict Catholic environment. Catholic schools, my dad was, we used to kid around saying my dad, if he wasn't married, he'd become a priest. He went to church every day. So that leads to the fact that I was raised on Guilt 101. So a lot of these things I would never have done. Okay. Never have I ever had a paranormal experience. Well, I think I have. We have a fan in our family room, and that crazy fan, every once in a while, the light will turn on, flash a few times, and it's off. Nothing wrong with the lamp, nothing wrong with the electricity, but it does. Another time we were en route home from Yuma, coming up I-5. We were south of Redding, California. Neither one of us are really talking much. When you're riding and riding, you run out of stuff to talk about, especially in a noisy sounding environment like the motorhome is. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, I said to Bob, I don't remember going through Redding. And he looks at me and goes, neither did I. Somehow we got through Redding with neither one of us knowing we did. Ooh. So we kind of attributed that to a paranormal experience. Never have I ever stolen something. Well, back to the Guilt 101, when I was in about first, second grade, I stole a pack of gum from a little store. Oh, I felt so guilty. From that point on, I think I brought a nickel back and set on a counter one day, or I don't know, but something. I just felt terrible. I was such a sinner. Of course, I had to confess it in confession. And I never stole anything again that I was aware of. I've stolen a few hearts. Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight. No, because I didn't know what love was until I met Bob. I had all those teenage crushes where oh my God, I was just so in love with these guys. I didn't know what love really was. And these were guys I'd see from a distance. I wouldn't even know them. Have a big crush on them or something. And I certainly was not in love with my first husband, and he wasn't with me either. I don't lie about that. See, can't lie either. So, and Bob, it was not love at first sight. If you've watched my videos on how I met my husband, so no. Have you ever run to save your life? In real life, I don't think so, but I sure have in my dreams. So maybe somewhere back there was a time when I ran and, I had to run for my life, or in another life, which I do believe in. I might have had to run for some reason, but I can't think of one otherwise where I've had to really run. Just broken this fingernail. I'm just tearing it off. It's just annoying me. So no, I haven't, thank God. Now, I said I got these from Kimmy, and I'm going to put a link to her site down below, and she got them from another gal. I think it was Sherry or somebody. And I subscribed to Sherry too, but I can't remember the name. Her answers to these questions are a lot more interesting than mine are. Okay, have I accidentally said I love you? Accidentally? I don't understand that question. It's kind of a dumb question. You don't say that by accident. You just say it when you mean it. I mean, even if the other person's shocked to heck, you don't say, oh, I'm sorry, that was an accident, Have I ever pressed send and then regretted it? Well, yeah, I'm sure I have, especially some things that I used to post maybe or respond to on Facebook, I'd get riled up with what I was reading. And I But at least Facebook, you could quick go back and maybe delete it. But otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been times when I have written things and wished I hadn't sent them. Okay, have you ever been slapped across the face? I don't remember if I did, and I don't remember ever slapping anybody across the face. I wanted to. I remember slugging people, when I've gotten mad at them. But I don't remember if I actually slapped in the face on purpose or something, maybe for kidding around. But no. Remember, I was a child full of guilt. Oh, okay, here's my number. Number 9. Have you ever flirted to get out of a ticket? That I did many times when I was younger. Now, well, back then, I would play dumb. Look up and, now I can play dumb because I'm old. But now I never get pulled over because I don't break the law. This one ticket in particular, it's coming back down from Canada, down I-5. And all these people are hanging back below this cop and going real slow. What's wrong with those people? I'm passing them. I passed them and oh, shit. And my kids were in the car. So that one I couldn't really talk myself out of that one, Then there was another time I was behind a truck, and he was in the fast lane. It was a big truck. It had dirt and stuff like that in it. So this cop pulls me over because I was following too close. And I looked up at him and I said, oh, I thought by rules of whatever, relativity or whatever, that the farther ahead of you they were when those rocks bounced, they picked up more speed, and if they hit your windshield, it could really... He just warned me and said, well, that's not true. You could be right in front of him, and if you slammed on his brakes, you wouldn't have a pretty face anymore. Anyway, that's the not mean, against the law things I ever did. Well, there's more. Have you ever thrown up on a roller coaster? No, but I sure felt like it. When I was a kid, I could go and go and go all day. After I had my first baby, it was like I couldn't go on those rides much anymore. You know? And even a few years ago, I went on, what is that, Tower or something at California Dream in Disneyland. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. And I had to sit for the rest of the time while the others all got to go on rides because I felt so sick. Have you ever been arrested? No, but I should have been. When I was in between spouses, man, I should have been pulled over for drunk driving many times. Oh my God, you know. I don't know how I'm still alive. Some things I did back then. Because I would take a back road with all this windy stuff, you know, so that I wouldn't be around any cars or anything. But, how did I never get pulled over then? Have you ever shot a gun? No, I haven't, and I don't intend to. Have you ever hitchhiked? No. Have you ever lied about your age to date? No, because I didn't have anything to lie about. I didn't date until I was 18, and then got married. So there was no dating in between, you know. I married the guy I was dating. And then when I was single again, that was in my late 30s, and the guys I dated knew how old I was. I didn't lie to them, and they were all in their 20s, so I had no reason to lie. I was having fun. Okay. Have you ever peed in a car? Now, I don't know how this one fits in with the others, but, you know, it would depend on what they mean by have you ever peed in a car. I mean, I could just picture some guy standing outside peeing in a car. You know, is that what they mean? I mean, I've had to pee when I was in a car. I've also gotten laughing or coughed or sneezed and did a little bit of pee. But I've never really peed in a car. I have in campgrounds. I've gone off in the bush in the tree and squatted, but most interesting thing was coming out of Yellowstone, and I had a bad case of diarrhea pains. And we couldn't find a bathroom, me and the kids, of course. And there had been fires. So we're coming out in front, and I told them, I've got to go. And I grabbed the container of butt wipes, and it was it had been all burned. I run out there and sit on this burned shard log and crapped. TMI. So that's about the closest I can come. So now what do we talk about? That's the end of this list. We still have time to go. See, this one's been 13 minutes since we've been on, and I had it on about 5 or 10 minutes. So, well, I do have more of those questions from last week. I could. Well, this one we already did. I think this one, yeah, this one we did. Let's throw that page out. Well, let's try, these are called would you rather questions. Would you rather have an incredibly annoying, high-pitched voice or what's that word? Steely, deep, manly voice? I don't know. I wouldn't want either. I'd rather have a in between. I've been one I have. I know now it sounds like an old lady. Would you rather have a full-blown mustache for a year or permanently hairy legs for 10 years? Well, you see, Bob could easily say mustache because he had one when I met him. He still has it. And I don't have hair on my legs anymore. Oh, what would I rather? I guess. No, I don't want to look like a man in my face. I'd have to take the hairy legs. because I can wear long pants. Would you rather give up your phone or only wear Crocs for the rest of your life? What's that have to do with one another? Crocs or a phone? Well, I wear the darn Crocs. Because if I gave up my phone, I couldn't do these videos. Would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or first day at a new job? I wouldn't want to do it on a first date. I'm sorry. First day at a new job, odds are that you left the office to go to the more of a public restroom, so you could get away with just clog and leave. Would you rather have an abnormally big toe or an abnormally big ear? I don't know. If you had a big toe, you'd really have a hard time finding shoes that were comfortable. A big ear, at least you could, I could cover it over with my hair. I'd say big ear. Would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall? Well, both look kind of, if you're an adult, looks kind of odd in comparison to what the average is. I don't know. 3 feet tall, or I'll take the 8 feet tall. Would you rather have to be naked at work for an hour or be dropped off 2 miles from your house whilst you're naked and you have to try and get home? Oh, I wouldn't want to be outside where it's cold and be naked trying to run home. Well, right now I don't work. So I'd have to pick at work. So my work is here. I'd rather sit here naked. You'd see me from here out. Would you rather smell like cheese, which has been left in the sun, or a hamster cage which hasn't been cleaned for a fortnight? Oh, wow. I remember when my daughter had some rats. And I could smell, even though she cleaned the cage all the time, my keen sense of smell, I could smell them the minute I walked in the house. Same thing, Bob's daughter had what do you call those, ferrets. To me, the house always smelled, like ferrets. The cheese. Would you have to smell this way all the time? I don't know. Well, if it smelled like a hamster cage, you could say that you had some herbal oils on or something that made you smell that way. Would you rather be a mad genius or popular but dim? I'd rather be... Gosh. Mad genius. I think you get bored. I think popular but dim. You'd laugh more at yourself. Would you rather a nose that never stops growing or ears that never stop growing? I think it'd have to be the ears, because like I say, cover it over with hair. What are you going to do with your nose? So that's that. Let's just throw this one away. So, I think, well, we've had enough time here. Let's see, get these off. Do a mirror back here. I don't see anything to me. My... Looks like an eyelash. I don't see any difference. Now that's two 2 applications. You want to know what I think the best thing is to get rid of your puffy eyes and any of the dark stuff? There. Good reason to wear glasses, you think? So that will do it for today. I hope you all had a good weekend. As you know, we went to the ocean last week. Came home late for Friday afternoon. So we had a good time over there. It didn't rain. And the sun would be out part of the time, then it'd be away, then it'd be out and away. But we were in a beautiful timeshare that our friends had. And it was right on the water. So we just sat and looked at the water, the other wife and I who were there. And of course, the guys were golfing. That was the purpose of the trip. But we got to go this time. So that was a lot of fun. So please comment below. Share if you'd like to share. Like if you like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I keep fluctuating between 3 and 4 subscribers to hit my 600. So help me. I've got so much stuff piled up here that I need to get rid of. I want to have my 600 giveaway. So I hope you're all having a good day today. And I hope you all have a good week. I love you all. Bye.